Hi there, Jane here from Power Hour Fitness. I'm so glad you could join me today for a little moment for motivation. I know that it can be really difficult to be motivated day after day, week after week. And even professional athletes find that it's hard to wake up and say, gee, I want to sweat and get out of my comfort zone and push myself and work really hard. So I really get that. But they do train. Those professional athletes do train consistently. And why is that? It's a good question. What I've found out is they know exactly what each and every training exercise is doing to build skills and abilities. And they know how those skills and abilities align with their goals. So I'm going to go through a couple of examples using the Metabolic ABC 2.0 workout as our example and how the abilities and skills we build through those movements may align with your goals. And at the end, I'll give you a little task to do so that you can really be clear on how those abilities will align with your goals. So, taking a look at that ABC workout, we've got A for aerobic conditioning. So, you might say, why? Why do I need aerobic conditioning? I mean, you may say, I know it's going to help prevent many chronic diseases down the road, and it may improve my lifespan and perhaps my health span if I'm really lucky. But that may seem like the distant future when you're tired and you're busy and you don't feel like fitting in a workout. I would suggest looking at your daily life and seeing where you need aerobic conditioning to achieve your goals. So in your case, you might say, gee, I play pickleball, I play tennis, maybe you swim, maybe you like cycling, maybe you like hiking over hilly terrain that really, requires some good oxygen uptake. Or perhaps you just simply want to be able to walk up the stairs in your home and not be puffing and panting when you get to the top. When it comes to B, the balance aspect of this particular workout, again, you might say, balance really? B sounds like for boring for me. Or you might think, when I'm 90, I'll work at that. I don't think I'm going to fall. I'm busy. And I do find balance is probably the most overlooked aspect of fitness, put down the lowest on the totem pole. But balance work equals core work. And with core training, balance training, you're going to build stability. You're going to build power that will enhance all your movements, your preferred movements, your sports, your activities. And you're going to find that balance work is harder than it looks. It's not just for frail 90-year-olds. For example, in the 2.0 workout, I'm going to be using some stability discs, also called balance cushions, that are going to get into the deep tissues, the deep muscle layers of muscle in the core region. And those deep tissue movements, I think you'll find them humbling. We can progress in our balance at any age, at any ability level, and walk off from a sidewalk, off the curb more safely. We can be going over uneven terrain with more confidence, as Jane Barecki so eloquently wrote about in her Christmas story. The C in the 2.0 workout stands for coordination. And again, I've heard people say, well, Jane, I don't really need to be coordinated. I'm not a professional dancer. I just want to get through my life. I can just trudge through and do things my own way. That's fine. But remember, coordination equals brain work. And who doesn't want to have a sharp memory, to have mental acuity? And the great thing is that coordination work increases body awareness. I love that. With body awareness, you build body confidence and you're going to decrease your risk of falls. So, for example, in the 2.0 workout, we use kickboxing as our way to build coordination. So, not only are you getting other benefits through the kickboxing, other than coordination. But the coordination moves alone will really work the brain. We've got a sequence of 10 movements, so your brain will be firing as much as your muscles. With the 2.0 workout, I've also squeezed in power moves, range of motion moves, moves that will build your muscular endurance. And as you know from all my other workouts, we often work on muscular strength, flexibility, and agility, other aspects of fitness. So I encourage you to ask why. Why do I need that skill? Do I need power? Do I need full range of motion? Do I need agility or muscular endurance? Well, the way to answer that question is by doing the following. So here's my little tip. Take out a piece of paper or a tablet and jot down the activities you must do in your day that require movement. It might be lifting a laundry hamper. It may be moving a piece of furniture so that you can vacuum under it. It might be carrying in your groceries. It might be caring for aging or ill loved ones. Whatever it is that you need to do, I find for myself, I've got to reach high shelves. I'm 5 feet tall, or I have to bend down and get something out of a lower cupboard. And I say to myself, those are things I have to do. I need to train for those. So, am I getting the kinds of training I need to be able to do those activities? So, jot them down, see what you need in your day. Then make a second list, if I can ask. And these would be the things you love to do, your preferred activities, your leisure activities, your sports, perhaps playing with your grandchildren, whatever those things are that require movement, going for walks, or perhaps walking on any kind of terrain where you're hiking or sightseeing if you're a traveler, whatever that might be. And then take a look at all your preferred activities and say, gee, what are the kinds of training that I need in order to keep being able to do those things and to do them efficiently, effectively, and without injury? I think you may find that you do need that aerobic conditioning. You do need the balance, the core work. You do need the coordination, body awareness, the brain work for mental acuity. You do need the power, the muscular strength and endurance. But do this for yourself. Make those two lists. Find out what are the skills you're going to need. See if those are incorporated into the workouts that we're doing, and see if we can get a good match there between the training you need for your life and the activities you're choosing to do. As Jane Fonda said, when you're young, exercise is good. As you get older, exercise is essential. So I encourage you to take a look at the functional movements you need and the functional exercises that are going to get you there so that we can train together and we can train for life. Hope to see you next workout. Thanks so much for listening and for your time and all your hard work. Take care. See you soon.